In the 23rd century, the wormhole drive aboard the Starship Andromeda is successfully tested during her maiden voyage. Starship Leviathan, propelled by the first version of the wormhole drive, disappeared 15 years earlier on her maiden voyage. As the only other vessel equipped with an operational wormhole drive, the Andromeda is secretly reassigned to the Leviathan's rescue mission. The Andromeda's crew locates the crashed Leviathan on Theta 25L, a desolate planet 50 million light-years away from Earth. Shortly after arriving on the planet's surface, tragedy strikes and the entire rescue mission is thrown into jeopardy. The Andromeda's crew soon discovers the Leviathan's sole survivor and Theta 25L both harbour terrifying secrets. So, a minimal crew of space explorers are going down to an uncharted and potentially dangerous planet with little to no communication to the outside world in a low-budget sci-fi flick. This can only end well for them! On the Shoulders of Giants is one of the latest features from the company Water on the Rock, directed by Kenneth Barker. And pretty much like all British science fiction ever made ever, it is a micro-budget production. This is a definite labour of love, relying on plot and creativity. In this case, the director indulging in his love of sci-fi movies of the 1950s. Using the most affordable special effects available to your independent filmmaker, green screen, cheaply made props.
You haven't been properly introduced to our logic circuit. Is that right, Khan?
Imprinting function ready.
So Khan is some new acronym?
It's Khan. C-A-R-N. Calculator and regressive numerator. Khan.
Not a radio. Painted silver. But then, if this were made in the golden age of tinfoil spaceships, we'd have an Andromeda made out of cardboard and a Phojos constructed from miniature scale models. Actually makes you think that a lot of the little floats or goofs in the movie might have actually been done on purpose.
I have a solid object tracking on this heading. Phew, it's moving some.
Where? How'd you do that? On the Shoulders of Giants follows the story of the crew of the Starship Andromeda on the trail of the vanished ship Leviathan, which leads them to planet Theta 25L. Erring on the side of caution, they launch a series of probes to examine the planet's surface. However, Probe 6 doesn't deploy.
The Andromeda is in danger, and I should warn you. Return home and destroy the ER drive.
Is there a problem with it?
The message did not specify commander on fare. I must insist you stop your attempt to shut down my intelligence circuits.
Tell me who sent the message and I'll stop.
I'm sorry, Jane. I'm afraid I can't do that. Against the probe's advice, Captain Rusko carries on with the mission and orders the crew to land on the planet's surface. Smart. And so they touch down on planet Green Screen. Seamless! Although you have to give the actors due credit, they do well with their performances, especially when you consider that there's usually nothing there for them to perform against. That's it. Keep reacting to the nothing that is in front of you. And this is where they meet Professor Zepatar.
But I must warn you, Commander. Please do not attempt to override the automaton's guidance system.
Well, I trust him. Granted, these characters are stock characters, but they are coming from a long and fine tradition of classic science fiction cliches. The accomplished captain, great experience, commands the ship well, and has that one thing I think all starship captains should have. A Yorkshire accent.
With the ER drives engaged, we'll theoretically be able to cross an entire galaxy. And we've just proved the technology works. call yourself a doctor.
Then there's the junior cadet. He's the kid of the crew, giving it all bravado but grappling with insecurities, all while hoping to find the right girl.
Oh, there's a nice plant.
Hey! Me friendly? Come on, you. Stop flirting with the plant life.
The Doctor, who apparently also has a degree in superfluous dialogue.
That's probably the brass wanting to cover that broad chest of yours with scrambled egg. Oh, we have a philosopher in our midst.
I don't know whether to be scared or applaud the floor show.
We didn't even bring a bottle of wine.
What? The lady crew member, capable of command and doling out orders without getting a single hair out of place. Except that one. Oh no, it's okay now. And then there's this guy. We'll talk about him in a moment. Simplistic characterization, yes. But you do find yourself liking these people and rooting for them because they remind us of classic characters we've seen before. Granted, that didn't stop me from playing the let's see who survives to the end of the credits game. What, you never played? There are so many homages to sci-fi classics I couldn't even begin to name them all. You've got classic Doctor Who to Star Trek.
I'm a medical doctor, not a mind reader. I don't do the psyche of paranoid machines.
Okay, let's make this easy. McCoy, Janeway, Picard, Wesley, and... nonsensical sexist character?
You know, Captain Rusco wouldn't have bothered about it. But he was a man, and you're just a woman.
Okay, actually, I love this character. No, I actually do, because I love the whole sort of genre-savvy, self-aware, reverential sense that he makes being in a film like this. On the Shoulders of Giants is essentially a love letter to all the B-movies of the 50s. Therefore, this guy fits into all of that perfectly. He represents the hysterical attitudes of the time that would seep into the films. So in that way, his presence makes perfect sense here. Maybe not in the context of the film itself, which is meant to take place 200 years in the future, but... because your average bigot likes to rationalise their prejudice. This guy don't. Nope.
Speaking candidly, ma'am, I don't much care to serve under a woman. Well, no offence, Commander, but with you being a woman...
Whatever one of those are. Hey, but at least she ain't putting up with it.
Now I'm going to talk, and you are going to listen. If you ever question my command again, or even look at me the wrong way, I will put you on a charge so steep you will be grateful for cleaning toilets on Earth shuttle. Do I make myself clear? Get out of my sight.
Here's $2, baby, because that's all you're worth.
I'll consider myself press-ganged for your next command, if you'll have me, ma'am.
Oh, that's nice. He gets a character arc. Good for him. In the end, if you have a love for the old 50s B-reels or old school British sci-fi, chances are there'll be something here for you to enjoy. Because I rather think the director's into them as well. So, if you want to check it out, just visit wotr.co.uk to see this and all the other productions from Water on the Rock. In the meantime, I've just been buzzed by Space Command. Seems they need me to put down to the entire star system, sort out a wee bit of trouble on Giddy Fallon 4, as usual. Until next time, my fellow space brains.